Great to see you guys, man. Shout out to all the moderators and the Apex Predators. Scott Gwynn. Shout out to Mr. G Money. How to Die. Mr. McLaughlin. Brother Jay. Great to see all you guys. All the guys who are Apex Predators. This is your time in a little bit to be a part of the first monthly installment of the gift card giveaway. But we got to get to the lecture first. Stay with us all. We're going to have a Jeopardy Live giveaway. I'll show you how it's supposed to be ran. Shout out to Mr. Bob Spence. So all the Apex Predators, unfortunately not for you moderators, Apex Predators, this one's for you, especially. But let's get to it. Because this is going to be a good stream, man. The reason why it's going to be so good is because it's going to be uncomfortable, right? This stream is not for you to feel good. Shout out to Mr. Try Hard, How to Do, Jake. Great to see you guys. This stream is not to make you feel good. It's to make you feel uncomfortable. John Hamm always contributing. Great to see you, brother. Guys, if you want to be part of the Apex Predator membership, hey, listen, it's your time. If you want to be a part of the exclusive gift card giveaway today, here's your time. We have other perks as well. Also, all the Apex Predator members, shout out to Brother Josh. If you have not given me your Twitter or Instagram handle, your @name, go to the community section after you become an Apex Predator member, or if you already are, and I want you to comment it so I can go follow you on Twitter and Instagram. Right? Good to see all you guys. Make sure you guys support the stream. So go ahead and become a member. It can be your time to receive a gift card. The raffle will be fun. We've done it before. How's it going, Mr. Black Drag Kabuto? Julian Glasser. Great to see you. I'll shoot you an email after I wrap all this up, and we I got a consultation on this, but I'll shoot you an email, brother Julian. I got a lot of things going on. All right. Busy man. So here's the thing, and this truth is so. These truths, I should say, it frustrates a lot of men. Shout out to Terrell Torrance. And I can understand why guys are frustrated women. Now, I'm not saying you should stay frustrated and be mad, but you got to understand something about women. They are not like you. I'll say that again. Women are not like us men. They don't use logic. As a matter of fact, I had a conversation a while back with a woman I never forget. She said, oh, I kid you not. She's an attractive girl. She said, I moved to Arizona and I fell in love with this guy. I'm like, oh, cool. She said, the reason I came back, the only reason was because he got caught having, sleeping with someone underage. I said, oh, wow. And she said, I still married him, though. I said, what? And I started to think, and she said, the only reason I came back because he was doing 15 years in jail and I couldn't, I didn't have anybody to, to pay anything, to pay her bills and all stuff like that. So I said, this girl, and you got to understand something about women, guys. They're absolute survivalists. They could care less about your feelings. Guys, this is gonna be a blunt live stream, man. I'm gonna say this. They could care less about your feelings. They could care less about what goes on basically in your life, for the most part. And the reason why I say they could care less about your feelings is because their feelings come first. A woman's feelings will always trump your feelings in everything. If she wants to act on something, she will act on it. If she feels like she needs to act on it, she will. If it feels like she's not getting what she needs, whether it's attention, whether it's validation, whether it's money, stability, what's going to happen is she's going to go get it somewhere else. These are uncomfortable truths, man. We got a lot of them we're going to talk about. We got a lot of them. And for most men, you won't be able to handle it. This is why you got so many men in different manospheres and different spheres and stuff. It's hard for them to accept this stuff, man. It's a struggle. That's why a lot of guys say, man, how can you deal with these women and they only want to take you for your money? They only want to use you and take advantage of you. Well, you got to understand something. You can curb that stuff. A woman can only take advantage of you if you let them. Now, here's the other uncomfortable truth. Every woman wants to take advantage of you. I'll say that one more time. Every woman you meet will always try to take advantage of you. But it's up to you to lead the interaction and say, hey, this is how things are going to go down. You're not going to get over on me. Shout out to Mr. Gift Obi. Welcome to the Apex Predator membership. Guys, give brother Gift Obi a hand clap. Shout out to brother Obi. And guys, if you have not became an Apex Predator member, go ahead and click the link that's pinned up there, or do so now. It's your time in a little bit to get in on the monthly gift card giveaway. We do that by way of Jeopardy. We'll show you how this all goes down. What are the many perks? And also, brother Gift Obi, if you have a Twitter or Instagram, go to the community tab and make sure you plug your Instagram and Twitter username, and I will follow you on there. All you brothers. And I know a lot of guys are watching and say, what can I comment? Oh, man, I want to comment. I want to come in and comment. I got a question. Well, guess what? This is for all you guys who have all those questions. This is why I do this. Well, one of the reasons is because I want guys to ask me things who actually want to support, who actually want to be a part of something great. I supposed to say, oh, Darius, I need you for something. Hey, Darius, this girl didn't show up for this date tonight. What should I do? Darius, I texted this girl tonight. She ain't text me for 2 days. What should I do? Okay, become a member. We'll get to all that. If not, sit back, enjoy the show. Shout out to Mr. Rolando J. Rios. We actually got 51 current members right now and counting. Also, shout out to Mr. Bob Spanish. How to make eye contact. If almost every girl making eye contact with her smartphone, how to get her attention. Was she in her smartphone? Well, here's the thing, Bob Spanish. Here's how you make eye contact with a woman. You just look at her. Here's what's going on. In order for someone to walk, they have to look up. Okay? They have to look up. So if you're walking towards them and she, here's what a lot of women do. They'll look down at their phone if they're not into you. Or if they see you coming and they feel like, oh, this guy is probably going to talk to me, they'll look down at their phone or they'll look away. They'll do anything but look in your eyes. So your question is how to make eye contact with a woman? Just look at her. If she looks up, okay, cool. Boom. If she's looking out at her smartphone, that means she doesn't really care about looking at you, Brother Bob Spanish. Curtis Rice said, how was your New Year's? It was great, man. It was great. Darius, do you ever ask for a married woman's number? A married woman, I found out she got my number, but she tried to disguise it as a business thing. And I think I told you guys that I was in Walmart many years ago. It was a woman. I think she was from Ukraine or Russia, one of the two. She had really sky blue eyes. She was she was probably in her early 40s, had to be. And I'm just looking around and everything. She just boom popped in there. Hi, how's it going? And she's like, would you, we have a business. I have a business job opportunity. She started like a casual friendship or a casual conversation. I'm okay, cool. So we chopping it up, and then about 3-4 minutes in, she's like, hey, so are you looking for a business opportunity? I'm like, okay. But I felt she tried to disguise it as that way, because I'm like, why would you be trying to recruit people for business opportunities? Whether it's something illegal, probably you try to do. Well, when you use that, go online and do that. So she's talking to me, but she's doing it in a little flirty way. So then I leave, and next day she gives me a call because I gave her my number. I said, "Oh, here you go." She said, "Hey, Darius, I forgot her name. A really Russian accent. Hey, Darius, it's me and everything from Walmart. Just seeing how you're doing. Give me a call back." And when she says, "I'm just seeing how you're doing," as opposed to saying, "Hey, it's me. I want to talk about the business thing or some opportunity," she said, "Hey, I'm just seeing how you're doing." I said, "Oh yeah, she wanted. She tried to disguise it." So women, they do that stuff. I didn't give her a call back because I had like a harem of women. I was dealing with so many different women. I'm like, man, and it's like that. It was in the summertime. So the summertime is popping, different women are out and all stuff like that. So sometimes it gets like that. Especially guys, if you have a lot of options, you don't even care if if you don't see the chick again. Yeah, it's very sneaky. Scott Rolando J. Rio says, I was talking to a chick at a physical therapy lobby. She tried to give me her business card, but she didn't have it. But we had a good convo. It was my birthday was great, man. It was great. Had a lot of fun. So, guys, again, if you like to become an Apex Predator member, there's the link. We will do the gift card giveaway in a little bit, Jeopardy style. Go right ahead. Maybe you want to comment and ask a question, but you can't right now. Go ahead, continue to listen. So the truths of that's uncomfortable for most men that you're gonna just kind of have to accept. They're flaky. They're inconsistent. They're wishy-washy. Guys, I've told stories that women were consistent with me for 4, 5, 6 months, a whole year, and boom, they just cut the cord. And the reason why women are able to cut the cord so easily is because they found a better, or in their eyes, a better benefit. They say, you know what? I'm not getting much from Darius. Maybe I can get more from this guy. So they dip off and go to another guy. This is the truth you're going to have to accept. That a woman can leave you at any moment. Any woman on this planet can leave you at any moment. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care about any of that stuff is. Now, the reason why I can leave you any moment is because you don't make them invest. I found out over the years when I start making women do things, and I'm not talking about buying no freaking hamburger for $2, $3. When they were actually coming out of their pocket, out of their purse, pocket, what I found out was they really stuck around. And then here's what I found out, guys. Another uncomfortable truth. If a woman doesn't really like you, or she, doesn't want to really be with you like that, what she's not going to do is spend any money. That's one, guys. That's a universal sign a woman is not into you. Here's the thing: even if a woman is into you, for the most part, she'll try to do as little as he can. Women are very sneaky, guys. They're very sneaky at monitoring what they do for you. A lot of guys understand this. This is why this is so uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. They're extremely good at monitoring what they do for you. I'll say that one more time so you guys can really understand this. Women are extremely conscious of the things they do for you, including the sex that they give you. So how women see it, that's why a lot of guys, I have to talk a handful of guys. They say, man, Darius, girls always leave after the second or third, typically the third time they have sex. And that's because she's monitoring, if I give him sex, what is he going to do for me? What am I getting out of it? Every woman, because that's the only thing she has to go on. Let's be honest. That is the only thing a woman has to go on. So what's happening is she'll say, man, I don't know what to, what am I getting from her? I've even seen mainstream articles that said eventually your woman will leave you, and here's why. Like, it's accepting it, it's a given. It is a given, man. Guys, and we're going to get to that too. Your woman will leave you. Guys, my main chick got my name tattooed on her right here. I kid you not. She's most probably watching right now. I'll throw it up on Snapchat one day. She has my name, Darius, tattooed right here. Just below her collarbone, above her breast, between there. I'll put it on Snapchat. Oh, matter of fact, if you guys haven't added me on Snapchat, no, I'll put it on there. We'll put the Snapchat up. I kid you not. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Trooper, right? But here's what you got to realize. See, this is what happens when you're a high value man. But that's a whole nother story, guys. This is what happens when you're a high value man. See, here's what I find funny. Why can't a woman get her name why can't a woman get your name tattooed on her, but she wants you to sign a document saying you will give basically half your assets, half your retirement fund, all these different things whenever she wants to leave? Why can't she get something permanent if she's actually there for you? See, we'll get to all that, man. We'll get to all these different things. Shout out to TJ McAvoy Jensen. Great to see you. So, guys, if you haven't added me on Snapchat, there's the link. Darius_M4. Go ahead, add me on Snapchat. All of you brothers, if you listening and watching. Yeah, my main chick, she has my name tattooed on her right here. They don't know Brother G Money. See, that's the thing about these dating coaches and pickup artists and all these guys. They don't have that sort of thing on their resume. See, the only type of guys who get the names tattooed on them are the guys who really make an imprint on these women. This is how you know you're not really that high value. You're not high value. Because if you're really that high value, guess what you would do? Excuse me, that's what she would do. She would do that on demand. But you got to understand, the vast majority of women are temporary anyway. Even my chick, she'd leave. I've even told my chick, I said, you know what? I said, you're going to leave one day, and most likely it's going to be for something goofy. And I would just laugh. She's like, no, I'm not, I never. Yeah, right. Because you got to understand, a woman's emotions, she loves what you're doing for her now. Shout out to Deshaun Santiago Jackson. I'll probably put that on Snapchat within this week. Right? See, the vast majority of women, matter of fact, I'll say 100% of women will leave you. That's because her emotions, just like Q-Money said, they're always changing. And there's no reason to get upset. This is why I tell you guys, listen, have fun, hang out, have fun, have sex, keep it moving. Because women are always looking for a bigger and better deal. She's always looking for something that she can, man, how can I do better? It's in them. So if you think that your sex game or, your mouthpiece is going to keep her around, bruh, she's going to leave you eventually, and it's going to be for nothing. I promise you. If you think I'm lying, go ahead with your little girlfriend, even your wife for that matter, if you're listening. Now, there's no reason why you can't continue to hang out and have a good time with her, but just understand, her leaving you is out of your control. I'll say that again. A woman leaving you is out of your control due to the fact that she's not yours anyway. She's not yours anyway. What she does belong to, who she is, she's a slave to her emotions. And you're not her you can be her dealer, but for how long? How long can you manage to be her dealer of emotions? Eventually, you're going to say, I'm kind of tired. And if a woman's not getting those emotions fed, just like Brother Black Jack Kabuto said, hypergamy does not care about your feelings. How to Do says, what about the couples who married to death? There was one at my church growing up. Right. How old are you, brother? How to Do? See, that was the reason why women or couples stayed together to death is because there was no social media. There was no dating apps way back then. There was no social media. 9 times out of 10, the towns were small oftentimes. They oftentimes had to walk wherever they went to. So they always saw that person. You guys got to understand, when your girl leaves you, when your girl says, oh, hey, baby, I had a great time, gives you a kiss and love you, babe. If you think she ain't texting on her phone, if you think she ain't thinking about another guy, if you think I should see what's out there. If you think that's not happening, you are sadly mistaken. Now, here's the thing. It's what you want to, you don't feel upset about it. Don't be like, man, what my girl doing, man? Jerry said my girl might be talking to other dudes. Yes, she is. Guys, you got to understand, that's free validation. What woman on this earth is going to give up free attention and validation? Tell me. What woman is going to give up all that? Just think of that. All those guys that are trying to hit on her, talk to her, say, hey, beautiful. Hey, you think she's going to give all that up? And this is why I tell guys, Rolando J. Rios beat me to it. Never emotionally invest in a girl. And that's not a bad thing. That's because a woman's emotions are different from yours. This is uncomfortable truth as well. Your emotions are different than a woman's emotions. What's going to happen is you're going to say, oh, I really love you. This is why you hear so many guys. Matter of fact, I had a consultation with a brother today. Shout out to you, brother. He's from Baltimore. I had one today, man. He was hanging out with a girl. And this one used to happen, guys. You need to watch my videos. Watch them all. He was hanging out with her. And then, they was seeing each other for like 2-3 months. Then by the third month, he told her how he felt. He said, I really like you. I want us to be exclusive. Guess what happened? She bagged off. She got kind of a little flustered, a little frustrated. But at the same time, she actually said, hey, I really like you. So she said, I like you first before he even said, hey, I really like you. So he thought, oh, that's the green light for me to try to be exclusive with this girl. So what happened was when she said, hey, I like you, he said like in October. Then November, he said, oh, I really like you too. I want to be exclusive. Guess what happened? Her feelings changed. She said, oh, I like how things are. Like, let's just take it easy. Let's just. You know what happened? She became distant. This is what happened, guys. Your feelings are different from hers. I just had a consultation with this guy. About 5 hours ago. Excuse me. About 5-6 hours ago. For a brother from Baltimore. He was confused. He was like, man, I don't understand. She said she liked me first. And I said I liked her. And I wanted to, be exclusive. And she just became. That's because their emotions are different than your emotions. It's uncomfortable. But here's the thing. Once you understand women, it's not a huge, crap you got to deal with. It's not like a ball of yarn. It's what it is I found out over the years of dealing with women, the best method of action is to just hang out, have sex, have a good time, and just keep it moving. Because no matter how much you try to hold on to them and do everything for them, and what's going to happen is they're going to drift off eventually. This is the best course of action you're going to ever get. This is the best method that you need to use on women. Because I figured out, you know what? The more aloof I am, the more busy I am, the more she comes around. Now, and some of you might say, oh man, she's just narcissistic, man. She's just narcissistic crazy. No, it's just how women are. We are about to start. Go ahead and add me on Snapchat. Do you suggest to use SMS to set up data or messenger? No, just use a text message. If you have WhatsApp, use a WhatsApp. Have a harem helps not getting involved emotionally. It's messed up, man. Guys, if you like to contribute via PayPal or Cash App, all 100% proceeds go to me. We are about to get this Jeopardy started. I was hoping if you are an Apex Predator member, please press 1 comment, say, hey, I'm a member, because this is the gift card giveaway. If you'd like to contribute via PayPal or Cash App, there's the links. All 100% proceeds go to me. This is the last minute. If you want to become an Apex Predator member, there are many benefits. Also, you can be a part of the gift card giveaway we're about to have in about 5 minutes. If you're a member, type in member or type in Apex. That's what I want you to do. Type in Apex if you're a member. Heck, because we got 51 to 52 members. So if it's only 10 members here, then heck, it's an easier chance for you guys to get the gift card. This is why, guys, all men have to, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we missing members, but hey, we got more, okay, members, and moderators, these are for the members. Heck, even moderators, if you like to become an Apex Predator member and have a shot at the gift card today. And here's how it'll work, guys. Whoever wins the gift card, I want you to go to the community tab and say, hey, it was me, because I could see your name, and say, I won the gift card. Here's my email or my contact information. I'll shoot you the gift card straight to you. Or if you like, money via PayPal and Cash App, you say, I don't want no gift card, Gears. Just give me some money to fill up my tank. We'll give you, or I will give you money directly. All right? However you want it. 50 shekels. Daily update. Just got into stock market, but 2 shares and a couple fraction shares. Shout out to Artist of Procedure. He's always investing. All right. Who's ready for the gift card giveaway? If you're an Apex Predator member, please sound off. We got, I say we got about 20 members in here. So we'll do numbers 1 through 150. So everybody who's watching, if you want to be a part of this one day or even now, we'll give you about 2 to 3 minutes to become a member. If not, you'll have to wait till all the way to next month. So here's how it'll go, guys. Here's how the raffle goes live. We'll do numbers. You're gonna have to type in your number 1, 2, 3, 10, 150, 30, 40, whatever number you want to type. Now I'll go get a sheet of paper. I'll write the number on there. I'll ball it up and hold it so you guys won't think I cheated you or anything, because I have no reason why to cheat you guys. And whoever comments and gets the number right out of 1 to 150, that's who will win the $50 gift card, or $50 to your Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. I always like to give back. Why not? Huh? I love giving back. All right, my brothers. I have the number written here. Sorry for the delay. I have the number written right here. Here it is. Hey, don't comment the number yet. Wait. Don't comment the number yet. I haven't started yet. So, guys, anybody want to become an Apex Predator member? You want to be a part of this? There's the link. If not, sit back and watch and enjoy the show. Matter of fact, before we get started, wait a minute. Make sure you guys give this a like. So we're gonna get these likes up before we get Jeopardy started. Let's get to 200 likes. 200 likes before we get Jeopardy started. So go ahead, give it a like. Matter of fact, we'll cue the Jeopardy music. Matter of fact, screw it. While I'm at it, no. Let's get to 225 likes. Then we'll get the Jeopardy game started. 225 likes, then we'll get it started. It's on you. I like that part. It's on y'all. I can sit all day. 225 likes. Let's go, guys. And we'll start the game. Well, give it a stream a thumbs up. We can say all day. Apex Predator members better tell them, hey man, get a thumbs up. I got the number right here, man. Go ahead. Give a thumbs up. Here go the number right here. Go ahead, 225 likes. Let's go. I know it's hard for you. Majority of you guys aren't Apex Predator members anyway. This is the least you can do. I trapped myself up, man. One more. There we go. All right, brothers. All the Apex Predator members. And if we dip before 225, we'll stop it. See, we got somebody planned. Make sure we get to 230 likes. How about that? Go ahead before we get started. Now, guys, this will be numbers 1 through 50. Go ahead. We'll wait. I know it's hard for you to get a likes because you disgruntled. No big deal. Hey, Darius, did you give Darius the actual raffle app or just spin the wheel? No, here's how we'll do it. The number will be, I want you guys to type 1 through 150. A lot of you guys are new to this because I used to do this on the main channel. But when the music starts, you're going to type in 1. You're going to comment 1 through 150. I already got the number right here. So you can comment as many times as you want. But whoever gets the number right, what's going to happen is I'll stop the show. I'll reveal the number. And the winner will go to the community section and I'll you give me your information. And I'll give you your shekels. I got the number in my hand. Who's all ready? Then we'll get back to the lecture. We'll do this once a month. And here's the thing, the more members we get, the more money you'll be able to get. See how it all works? Huh? No, you can throw out as many numbers. I'm saying you got to type in one number at a comment. You can't throw out like 1, 2, 3. You can't do all that. You got to throw out one name at a time or one number at a time. And this is only for Apex Predator members. So moderators, yeah, you're excluded as well. Unless you want to become an Apex Predator member. Ready? 1 through 150. So that's 150 numbers. 1 through 150. Ready? I got the number. Wait. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Ready? Go. Ooh, somebody was close. Ooh, somebody was close. Go ahead, comment. Ooh, somebody was close. I got the number here, guys, so I want you to jump. Go on, Apex Predator members, keep commenting. As many numbers you can. And if you guys want to be a part of this, go ahead and become an Apex Predator member. Check out the perks. I like to give back. Ooh. Nope, not yet. Oh, somebody was close. Isn't that funny? It could be anybody. Go ahead, keep commenting, guys. We'll get back to the lecture after this. Nope. Oh, somebody was close, y'all. Man. Somebody keep getting close. Oh, not yet. Somebody keep getting close, though. Somebody keep getting close. You guys gotta look at whoever's commenting. If I say somebody getting close, that means like, oh. somebody getting a little close. Y'all getting warmer. Oh, Mark Williams, he tried to get in on it. Go ahead, comment, Mark. Get in on it. Guys, you want to be part of it? Go ahead. Go ahead, comment. Many numbers you can. My hand get tired holding it. It's a number y'all would never expect. Trust me, it's a number y'all would never expect. Somebody keep putting like 17 like over and over again. Numbers here, guys. Look at whoever's commented. If it hasn't been that number, it's easy to kind of, logically 1 through 100 artists of procedure. Man, we going for a while. Nope. Somebody came close. Somebody came close. I'll admit that. So, hey, somebody trying to logically, somebody getting there. I'll say that. Somebody kind of getting there. Man, it's a number that, it's hard, ain't it? Listen, it's, all right, pause. Nobody got it yet. Hold on, relax, guys, relax. I said pause. Even though I said pause, nobody still never got it. All right, here's the thing, guys. We're going to get there. Pause, guys, pause. Hey, guys, listen, I see all the numbers, guys. Nobody has gotten it yet. It's a number that you guys don't even realize. So here's what we'll do. Pause, guys, pause. No comment anymore. We'll give it another shot because we had a new brother come in. If you guys want to be a part of this, become an Apex Predator member. The link is above. The link is pinned, and you can become a member and be a part of this wonderful experiment. Who's ready to keep going? 1 through 150. And guys, kind of look at who's, commenting what. Because if somebody commented like 17 so many times. Shout out to Edward. He said, give us a hint. When I say, guys, I say, oh, y'all was close. I remember it was a whole bunch of dudes like commenting like, boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh, man, y'all getting close. You said you got the number in mind? It's a number y'all never expect. Trust me. It's something y'all never expect. So I said 17. Y'all know it ain't 17. So please don't comment 17 no more. Ready? Go. Start them up. It's between 1 and 150. One through 150, guys. Somebody was close. Oh, stop. Julian got it. 83. And I don't want nobody to say, oh, I commented. No, 83. Julian got it. Y'all know I keep it 100 with you guys. The number is 83. It's kind of reversed because y'all got 83. Shout out to brother Julian Glasser. Julian, go ahead, shoot me your email. Oh, matter of fact, we emailed each other. It was funny today or yesterday, something like that. Oh, Mr. Yakan, you're a little late, brother. Shout out to brother Yakan. Hope you're there for the next Apex Predator membership. Guys, give brother Julian Glasser a hand clap. Like, a lot of you guys did like 80, 80, 80. I'm like, man, 80, 80, 80. And then somebody did 84. And I was like, oh, man. And I was like, man, somebody was close. The few people did 84, 85, 82. I'm like, boom. Shout out to brother Julian. We got our emails anyway. I think me and Julian had a consultation, actually. Another donation to the Church Fiji Water Fund. I watched your videos about being more direct. How would you apply this during a Tinder date? Here's what you do. It depends on whether shot the grilled cheese sandwich. Here's what you do, grilled cheese sandwich. When it comes to being direct with women, as far as a Tinder date, listen, whether you meet her on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, or out in person somewhere, you always have to be direct. So how I say, tell guys to be direct, I say, hey, if you don't want to take a chick to your place the first time, what you do is say, hey, let's go meet up for coffee. Or you can say, hey, let's go for a walk in the park. And then it's straight back to your place. You say, hey, let's get together and hang out at my place. Let's have a bottle of wine and let's watch a couple movies. Guys, women will be down. I'm telling you. Guys, man, I've did this dozens of times with women. You guys understand the wisdom I give to you guys, the tips and advice, everything has been done over and over again. I didn't just wake up one day and say, let me just try to put this video together. No, everything I've done, all the tips I give you, all the advice, I've been through the field. I've tried it on numerous women, a lot of women, and it has worked countless times. Okay? So I did the work so you won't have to do the work like that. Somebody said 84. A few people said 84. How to do? He said this was fun, Darius. Thank you, brothers. The next or every first of the month we'll do this. And here's the thing: the more members we get, the bigger the pot. That's how it's gonna be, man. So Julian, again, shout out to brother Glasser. Make sure you guys are here. Hit down the butt. Got so much head at a park. Yeah. Get all type of head. Damn, nobody really said 84, but Julian. No, the number was 83. People said 84. People said 82, 80. The number was 83, guys. So shout out to all the moderators. Or should I say all the Apex Predator members for being in here. Love you guys. Again, you guys support me, and I give back by supporting you and everything like that. Shout out to Mr. Yakori. Got Yukori and all the members, man. If y'all just became a member or you've been one, go to the community tab and type in your give me your Twitter and Instagram name. I will follow you on there, and I rarely follow anybody back. So that's another perk as well. So again, Julian will get you your payment, whether you want a gift card or you want PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, whatever. However you want to send me however you want me to send you your money. That's how I will get it to you. I'm telling you guys, you're missing out. Let us continue with the lecture. Hi, Darius. Anytime I approach a girl, my heart beats very fast, and I get scared. And the funny thing, I am a confident person. Please help. Okay, brother, Gift Obi. Here's what a lot of guys go through too. Let's say you meet a girl, right? And you see a girl, and you try to approach her. Right? And let's say you do approach her. The reason why you're nervous is because you think that she's out of your league. Right? You think that she's better than you, even though she's attractive. Here's how I got over my approach anxiety. Number one, I did it a lot. I talked to a lot of women who looked like her. This is the key. Because if you've done it over and over again, if you've been in that sort of feel and those type of women, and you've talked to them, it's going to be so easy for you to talk to the next one that basically looks like her. So let's say you talk to nothing but blondes. Let's say you're attracted to blonde females. What you need to do is talk to blonde women. So any blonde female you see, you kind of make your way over there and just start having a conversation so it can be normal for you. I use the The analogy, the basketball analogy. Let's say you're used to shooting layups in practice, right? And layups are, let's say layups are overweight women, big plus size, or women who weigh more than you, right? Let's say the layups are examples of single mothers. Those are easy pickings. Now let's say you want a woman who's really attractive, that's in shape, that looks good, and it's a 3-pointer, and you've never practiced a 3-pointer in practice, or you ever took one in the game. What's going to happen is when you go to finally take a 3-pointer, 99 times out of 100 you're going to airball, or 99 times out of 100 you're going to talk to that chick that you really want, and you're going to be like, you're going to get choked up because you don't do it on a consistent basis. This is why I tell guys, make sure you're talking to women who you find attractive, right? So it can be easy for you to relate to them and connect with them, right? And when you do this, your anxiety will go down exponentially. If you do it enough, you'll condition yourself and you'll get used to talking to cute chicks and not be nervous. Yeah, it's or your heart. Yeah, you have to get used to it, right? And when you get used to it, it'll be it's like second nature. But you have to practice this. And you'll see the results. Shout out to all the brothers who came in for Jeopardy. Love you guys. Again, Julian, I'll shoot you an email. Matter of fact, I'll comment in the community tab. We'll get you that your payment, your winnings. All right. Shout out to Mr. Michael. I dropped my handles last time. I'm gonna try again. Hi, Darius. Where are we at? So the fact of the matter is, when it comes to women, there's a lot of uncomfortable truths. This is why you see so many men like coming together in this red pill, more so black pill sphere, because it's hard for them to accept the things, a woman's nature. Let's be honest. It's kind of hard to basically love a creature who's just selfish, who's out for themselves. I know it's hard, you guys. It's very hard to love someone or something who only wants you for your success or your achievements. But that's how women are. Once you accept that and get past that, what's going to happen is it's going to be, you're not going to be mad and frustrated at them. Let's be honest. Every woman wants a guy who's attractive, who's fit, who's successful. Is there a good way to talk to women at the gym? Yes. All you have to do, and let's say you're working out or something like that, the key is to make some eye contact. And what I usually say when I'm at the gym, let's say a girl's on a treadmill next to me. I'd say, I take the earphones on. Hey, how many miles can you run? How long have you ran for on a treadmill? Just give me an example. She says, I run like at least 3 miles every time I come up here. I say, oh, cool. How often do you come here? She'll say, oh, I come here like twice a week or 5 times a month or once a month, whatever the case may be. You say, oh, cool. Listen, my name is Darius. What's your name? As you guys are running, you doom. She said, oh, my name is Jennifer. So, okay, hey, Jennifer, listen, I need a workout buddy. We should get together and hang out sometime. Me and you. She said, oh, cool. Okay, sounds good. He said, oh, you live in the area? She said, oh, yeah, I live, about 20 minutes from here. He said, oh, hey, listen, get your phone out. Try to still run, right? And on a treadmill, and you boom, boom, boom. You give your number. And then after that, and you can do it on any machine. You guys exchange numbers and keep it moving. You say, okay, cool. Hey, I'm going to finish my workout, but I'm going to shoot you a text later. She said, oh, okay, cool. It's when I say, it seems easy for me because I've done it so many times. I've done it countless times. Now, there's times I've got women's numbers, I hit them up and they hit me back. So it's whatever. It's a numbers game with women. And that's another uncomfortable truth as well. It's a numbers game when it comes to them. Like, I never get stuck on one woman. I never, ever get stuck on one female. Because when you get stuck on one, what's going to happen is you're going to get that one-itis. And you're not going to be able to move forward or progress. Bob Smith says, thank you, dearest. I like like your tips because it's real and grounded, and give the chance to save men masculinity. No tricks, but masculine mindset. Yeah, I give guys, I'm here to give y'all straight up tips, advice, so you can become better, so you can get what you want. It doesn't make sense to just to complain about something you want to have sex with, to complain about something that you want. Because this thing, the reason why most men are mad and upset on YouTube and like, oh man, these chicks are you know, I hate these women. I want them, but I hate. The reason why guys are forming big groups like that is because they now, number one, can't accept women for who they are, and two, they have issues attracting the women that they want. That's the key. Attracting the women that you want, that you find attractive. So if you're not getting that in real life, what's going to happen is, where you're going to go. You're going to come online and you're going to express your frustration online, on YouTube, on different channels. You're going to go to guys who make these article videos about, I seen a guy make a video about some ladies, all the men aren't coming to save you. It's like, and guess what? These views are getting in the hundreds of thousands. I'm like, you know, but his thing in real life, guess what? Men and women are still mating. They're still having sex. They're still hanging out. They're still having a good time. Right? So you have to understand, online on YouTube, it's a different story. Totally different world than actually being, hanging out and talking to women in person. So the reason why most men are upset, let's be honest, and you might be upset with women too, is because you're not getting those women you want. So you have to go somewhere to vent, or you have to find some guy on YouTube who you can subscribe to, who you can live vicariously through, while he trashes women, the women that you really want. You think it's harder to approach women now, especially with COVID going on? No. No. The reason why it's hard is because you think it's hard. Trust me, women are still, guys, I'm telling y'all, they're still having sex. Yeah, it's been about 10 months since COVID. March of last year all the way to January. You think you think these women ain't having sex within the past 10 months? No, women love having sex. Period, point blank. Right? So it's not harder. What it is you have to just put yourself out there. You have to make things happen. You have to, go at it. Women want to be desired, not loved. Exactly. Shout out to Edward Acuna. Women want to be desired, not loved. This is why, like guys in the friend zone, or I should say nice guys, what they do, they try to always show a woman that they love them. Hey, I love you. Let me show you I love you. Let me prove my worth. And guess what? These women, 99 times out of 100, they leave these dudes. That's because a woman don't want to be loved. Just look who they guys, look at the type of guys that they get with. These women get with losers. Or I should say, I don't say losers all the time, but men who just don't really care about them like that. That's because those guys don't desire them. And those guys ain't trying to really love them like that and put in all that crazy effort. And those women go for those guys because they want to be desired, not loved. Guys, listen, if every woman had a guy that really loved them, there will be no single women. I'll say that again. If every woman had a guy that really loved them, there will be no single women, due to the fact that all these women have guys that want to take them out, that want to love on them, that want to give them the world, that want to hold their hands. But these women want to be desired by the top tier guy. So let's say you're a top tier guy. Let's say you're a top 20% guy. What happened when you said you loved the woman? More often than not, she drifted off. Especially if she said it before you. Now I can see she said it, or if you said it before, I can see if you said it after she said you love her, that's a different story. But as soon as you tell a woman you love her, what'll happen is she's like, oh, well, him desiring me is over. So that's what she gone. That's what happens, man. Okay, I'll check your Instagram in the in there, Josh, after the live stream. Yes, it's hard for me to put feelings into these women, knowing who they really are, and I know it's hard, Jamel the King. Guys, it'd be hard trying to put feelings and emotions into a woman. He said every since Jamel the King and a lot of guys go through this. Ever since I've turned red pill, it's been harder for me. It's been hard, man. It is tough for most men to really like interact with women. This is why the red pill, you have to do it in moderation, because if you overdose, you be like, man, you're gonna find out all these different you're gonna find out all these different mechanisms and nuances with women, and you're like, man, these girls be flaking like crazy. They don't care if they flake. Like it was an article, matter of fact. Somebody did an article review, article type of video, why women flake on dates, and it almost frustrated me. It was like a year ago, something like that, and it was so funny but messed up, but it just confirms how women are. And it was a whole bunch of dudes commenting in the comment section, like, it was like, man, how can you love these creatures, man? How can you, man, I'm going my way, I'm staying away. Like, what happened is a woman straight up and came out and said, the reason why I flake on most of my dates is because I just don't feel like going. And I remember I was looking, I was listening to this guy's video, I'm not gonna say his name, and I'm looking like, and I clicked on the link, I'm like, this girl said the reason why she doesn't show up for most of her dates, and on top of that, she says it doesn't bother, like, she said it doesn't bother me. And I'm looking like, so you flaked and you've confirmed dates and said she said, I was excited to hang out with guys, but when the day came, I just didn't feel like it. And then she followed it up and said, no, I don't feel bad. She just said, I just, did she try to say, wouldn't guys understand? Wouldn't they understand that I just don't feel like showing up? And I'm like, no, guys wouldn't understand because we don't think like women. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of messed up, but it's just, it's another uncomfortable truth. I've been there, man. I've been there more times than you guys have, man. Physical attraction loser is must. Physical attraction is a must, though, right? Yes, guys. Physical attraction is a must. Guys, you should want to look good. This is for all you guys. You should want to work out. I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 4 days a week, man. You should want to feel good. You should want to work out. You should want to stay groomed and get different products so you can look attractive, because it's going to make you feel good, even if you never approach a woman. Even if you don't really want to talk to women that day or that month or even the whole year, you should want to look good just for yourself. So yes, guys, just like you want an attractive woman, women want attractive men too. But the thing about it is, women. Here's another uncomfortable truth. A lot of guys say, man, dating is easier for women. Yes and no. But when it comes to criteria and wants and desires, us men, we want a woman who's attractive. And his thing, if she's not insanely attractive, like a 9 or a 10 out of 10, she's not the hottest girl, most men will settle for a woman who's a 6 or 7. Right? Most men will settle for a female who's a 6 or 7, or even a freaking 5 if you're that desperate. The thing about women is they want a guy who looks good, number one. So we want a woman who looks good. Women want a man who looks good, who's successful, who's ambitious, who has goals, who's taller than her, which most men are, right? Preferably over 6 feet, right? They want a guy who can make them laugh. I'm running out of fingers. They want a guy who likes adventures, a guy who wants to travel, a guy who enjoys sarcasm, a guy who what am I missing? Must love dogs. I'm running out. Let's not run out of fingers. Must love cats. So it's like, and that's another hard pill, uncomfortable truth for most men to accept too. It's like, man, all these chicks want all this stuff from me. And a lot of guys, they get upset. They're like, man, this is crazy. Yeah, but truth be told, what most women want versus what they go for is totally different. This is the uncomfortable truth too. And it's the truth that's in your favor. What women want on say on these dating apps versus what they actually go for is totally the opposite. Matter of fact, they don't even necessarily go for dudes who have a whole bunch of money. So a lot of you guys who comment, and I see on these different videos, they say, "Oh, I want a woman wants a man who makes a lot of money, 6-figure abs, 6-inch pipe, and make 6 figures a year." The vast majority of women will never get a man who makes 6 figures a year. They wouldn't even touch a man. Matter of fact, the vast majority of women would never have been around a man who makes 6 figures a year. So you got to take what they say as a grain of salt. You got to be like, whatever. Because most women, they contradict themselves all the time. They can want something, but the chances of them getting that thing is freaking slim to none. Take care of yourself. Only date guys better than themselves. That's another uncomfortable truth. Women only want to date. Women only want to be with guys who are better than them. This is, man, like when I found this uncomfortable truth out about modern women, bruh, I was like, then I had thought about it like, yo, every woman that I've been with, I was just better than them in every category, like looks, money, like everything. That's hypergamy 101. So the fact of the matter is, when it comes to who's the prize, we already know we the prize. Because a woman will never go for a guy who's, I mean, they're on occasion. See, in her, a lot of y'all think a woman is she chose that loser over you. No, in her eyes, she thinks that loser guy is better than you in some shape, form, or fashion. And it might be his looks or something like that, right? So a woman wants a guy who is better than her, looks-wise, for the most part. Some women, they say, oh, I want a guy that look better than me. But trust me, that's BS for the most part. Some guys want unattractive guys. Or some women want unattractive guys. So they want a guy who makes more, who looks better, who has all these different things going on. That's because women are lacking in every area that you are good in. So most guys, you got to understand, you're more attractive than a woman. You are, a man is more attractive than a woman. You know how? Every woman that you have sexual intercourse with, guess what? You've been more attractive than. Because women ain't having no sexual intercourse with no dude who's not even more attractive than her. So by default, you're gonna get a woman who's less attractive than you. Ooh, man. Women want to be with the guy that's everything that they're not. So this is why they say, like, they have a long list of stuff, because a woman is not funny. That's why they say that when I want a guy to make me laugh. A woman can't necessarily take herself on trips. That's why I say that women say, oh, I like to travel. I like the guy to take me on I want to go on trips with a guy. Because they can't afford it themselves. Right? Or they say, I want a guy who's 6 feet tall. Or who's taller than me. That's because they want somebody to look up to. So all these different things that a woman wants is because she doesn't exemplify that herself when she looks in the mirror. Somebody commented, how are those losers better than them then? Well, here's the thing. Let's get into that, brother. And guys, if you'd like to contribute, go ahead and donate to the church, man. Support the stream on this wonderful Tuesday. If you'd like to become an Apex Predator member, there's the link. Join us in our next month of Jeopardy. You could be a winner. So here's how losers are better, or here's how are those losers better than them then? See, the reason why you think those guys are losers, here's the kicker. Here's the kaboom. Here is the kaboom. Y'all ready? Here's what nobody talks about on YouTube. The main reasons why women choose dudes who you see as losers, and you might say, "Oh man, he don't got no job like that. He don't got his own place. He don't got no car like that." The reason why women are choosing those guys for the most part, you know why? Two reasons. Two main reasons. Number one, you don't talk to those women. So if you wonder, if you look like, man, that girl look good, why is she with that like loser dude? That's because that loser guy had the courage and the confidence to talk to that female at one point. The woman that you probably think, man, she looked really good. I'll talk to her maybe another day. That's number one. Number two, he had the charisma. This is what guys are lacking. This is next level game. You guys are, not all you guys, but most of you are lacking charisma. Now, what is charisma? You might say, well, what is that, Darius? Charisma is something that it can be built. It's you knowing who you are. You knowing that you're attractive. You walking with your chest out. You are able to enjoy life and have fun. Too many guys, they're so rigid. And this is why the loser, the guy who doesn't have much going for himself, think about it. The reason why he's so fun and charismatic is because for the most part, he don't even got to focus on life. He doesn't have to focus on the things you have to focus on, like school, going to work, and business plans and stuff. Like that stuff, that's not necessarily fun. I'm gonna check it out, my little elephant. So this is why the loser guy, he gets a lot of women because he's more charismatic. He's more fun. He's more exciting. And oftentimes that loser guy, he takes chances. And the chance he took was going to talk to that girl that you didn't want to talk to because you were thinking, will she like me? But the loser, he's like, man, I don't got nothing to lose. Just think about it. The loser that you go, the guy who you think is a loser, this man wakes up every morning, pretty much. Probably barely changes underwear. He has no real routine. So he's just out there. He gets up. He see a girl. Man, hey. And he just goes and talks to her. Guess what? She's like, oh, well. He, kind of laughs a little bit. He said, smiles a little bit. Gives her a wink. And guess what? They exchange numbers. Now she's that attractive girl who you think, man, she was probably out of my league maybe. That loser got her because he had no fear. See, losers, guys, the guys you think is losers, the Pookie River and Tyrone and Chad, those guys are like suicide bombers. They don't even think about where they land. They just listen. Oh, she look good? Okay, boom, boom, boom. They just go. They just go. The quote-unquote losers that you guys see, the reason why you think they're losers, guys, is because you think, man, here's what's next level. You think that loser, right? You think, man, this dude don't have the car that I drive. This is next level for you guys. This guy don't have the house that I got. This guy don't have the money that I got. This guy don't have the job, the career, the business I got. Right. See, you're leading off your achievements and accomplishments and materialistic things, comparing that to the loser, as opposed to saying, what does this guy got that I don't got? Charisma, confidence, and a fun, outgoing vibe. That's what that quote-unquote loser has over you. Took me a while to really understand this. I used to get upset too, like, man, why do these girls go for that dude, man? Man, you know what used to come to mind? Man, first thing first, man, I got a car. He don't got no car. You see how the materialistic stuff comes to mind? Man, I got my own place. Man, that dude, he don't even got no he live with his girl. He don't even got his own place. Man, that dude, and how many times y'all been there? He riding passenger with an attractive girl, the real good looking girl. She pumping the gas. You're like, man, she look good. And you see the dude, he in the passenger seat chilling. He do like this, look at you. That's because he had the confidence and he has the charisma to just say, hey, yo. And I see, and living in Chicago, listen, these dudes will holler at anything. It's almost like that's what pushed me to just start talking to a whole bunch of women. Because it was like, man, dudes here, now it might be where you guys live too, but inner city type of thing, these dudes will talk to anything. It's kind of like they don't even care. And that will push you to say, okay, let me start talking to chicks because, man, these dudes talk to 30, 15, 20 different women. Every attractive woman they see, they flag the chicks down. Hey, they come to, they like, guys, majority of you guys have lived in the inner city. But if you really seen how these inner city dudes, you can say dudes in the quote unquote ghetto, how they talk to chicks, these dudes don't have no conscience. They just straight up go to, I mean, they don't even think. They don't look for no choosing signal. Bruh, these dudes be, especially here living in Chicago, I've seen it countless times. A female walking into the corner store, department store, these dudes like, oh, okay, I see you. Hey, what's your name? And then she like, and then he like, all right, cool, it's all good. You gonna do me like that? And she like, huh? And then guess what? He go right in and start talking. I've seen it so many times. But guess what? Most dudes, when they see a girl, they look like, man, she look good. And they hold it open for her. They're like, I'm gone. This what a guy who thinks, oh man, that dude a loser. This is how he got the girl that you didn't get. Because you were thinking, okay, I got a nice car. I own my own home, or I got my own apartment, I got a job. You start thinking all these things like, man, well, I don't got no girl. It's because you don't know how to connect and interact, and above all, open your mouth and talk. Listen, that loser that you don't like, he be getting roadhead driving her car. Here you are, got your own car. He don't got no car. That's why I tell guys, man, so many guys think you have to have a lot of money, but you do not. All you have to do is, I'm gonna be honest, man, just go talk to the girl. Just have a good time. Let loose, relax. You have to assume that she's gonna like you. See, when you assume that a woman likes you, what's gonna happen is you're gonna come off as fun anyway. Like you're gonna smile because you're gonna assume, hey, you're gonna assume she's gonna like you. This is why, like, guys in the inner city, and I really took note many, many years ago. They talk to so many girls. Oftentimes they stand on the corner a lot the whole day. While you at work grinding, they on the corner oftentimes, women just passing. About 75, 100 women has passed him that day. He tried to talk about all 75 to 100. Guess what? He got 2 of those numbers though. He said, hey, Mom, come here. Hey, what's your name? Guess what? They just kept walking. But guess what? That guy on the corner or in the inner city, he never really gave up. He never said, oh, man, that one girl, she rejected me. Man, dude, whatever, man. I ain't going to say nothing. You got to be unconscious with these women, man. You got to let loose and literally be yourself. Shout out to Julian C. Because when you're able to do that, you're going to get these women. You're going to get them. A lot of guys, they're like so calculated because they're used to doing like their business. They're used to doing their business and work and documenting and doing all these different things and Bitcoin. Dude, all that Bitcoin and all that stuff, that's great. But you got to know how to let loose and be spontaneous and say things that are, that will catch your attention. Or you got to, not necessarily catch her attention, you got to say things that's gonna pique her interest. Pookie treats it like a numbers game. Exactly. Pookie and Ray Ray treats it like a numbers game. He said, of course they need a place to stay. Well, it's not just dudes who are homeless. I'm not talking about but I'm just giving you guys an example. Guys, here's the thing. You guys can make up all the excuses and you want. You can make up all the complaints you want. But what's going to happen is this world is going to continue to spin. I'm going to say it again. You guys can complain. You can say, man, I don't got the, you can, talk about all these different things. But what's going to happen is this world is going to keep going. Women are going to keep having sex. They're going to keep hooking up. They're going to keep talking to different dudes. They're going to keep having a good time while you're thinking and wondering and listening to video articles about, oh, men are walking away, or I should say, men are leaving women alone. No, men are not leaving women alone, and women are not leaving men alone. I hate to break it to you, but you got to understand YouTube is so small, especially your favorite content creator that you listen to. They're so small, guys. When I say they're so small compared to the real world, you might think the guy has 152, 300,000 subscribers. Like, man, this dude, yeah, that's not the whole world. That's a small, minute percentage. I'm talking about a minute percentage of dudes that subscribe to him that you got to listen to. Right? Uh, Brother Darius, you're waking me up. Fiji donation. Shout out the grilled cheese sandwich. Guys, make sure you donate to the church, man. I'm just giving you guys the wisdom that you need. This is the uncomfortable truth, man. Most dudes don't interact with women. That's, most dudes don't. The vast majority. So what's happening is you're coming up short, and you're like, man, I ain't getting the girl out, man. And you mad. That's because you don't make things happen. And if you don't make things happen, no amount of videos you're gonna watch is gonna help you. None. This is just fact. Of course, they need a place to stay. What are some red flags, personality signs in women you think every guy should know? Red flags, personality signs. My number one, I can go on and on, but I did a video about it on the main channel. But number one is her father. Is her father involved in her life? Did she grow up with her biological father, not a stepdad? Because if she grew up with her biological father, chances are there's a high chance she's gonna, one, respect you. She's gonna be more open to follow your lead, and two, she most likely is going to stick by your side because she's basically was stuck by her dad's side. She knows how a man should be treated. So more often than not all the time, because there's some females that have good fathers that still choose goofy, dumb dudes. But for the most part, women who have good fathers involved in their life, ultimately they're going to choose a guy who's quality, who's like her father. Now she might still have her phase of sleeping around. Don't get it twisted. I've talked to women who are good girls who had their dad growing up. Guess what? They still was sleeping around. But for the most part, those women are gonna choose a quality guy and gotta respect him. So that's number one. That's the huge one. Is her father involved? I could care less if her mother involved, because to me, a mother is only needed for breastfeeding and for nurturing for the first. I think I saw an article for like until kindergarten. After that, the father is needed exponentially because that's where the discipline and the routine will come into play. From kindergarten, I think it's like 6 years old, 5 or 6 years old, all the way till they, until their young adult years. Because and my mother, and I love my mother to death, but my mom and dad was married. When it came to, I should say, who I am today, that's basically because my dad was there to instill a lot of discipline, to teach me certain things. Now my mom was there, of course, to nurture me and cheer for me in different sporting events. And not to knock my mom, but I'm saying both of them are important. But if you want to say who taught who more, who helped you become who I am today, aside from all the things that I've, all the goofy stuff I've been through with different women, my dad for the most part, right? And this is just facts. It's true, Darius. Most guys don't talk to women they want, and then they get mad when they see them with a loser. Yeah, like guys, you understand something. You don't talk to Guys, you don't talk to the women you want. So guess what? When you see them with a loser, you like, man, you like, man, dude, that's because, dude, these quote unquote losers are here. They don't even care. They're like, man, they talking to women. Some of them don't got no job. Some of them, in and out. Some of them ain't held a job for over a year. And here you are, held a job for 7, 8, 10 years. Stop thinking about your job so much. Stop thinking about your career. Yes, that's all good. Don't get me wrong, guys. Your career, your job, your goals. See, this is what guys don't talk about in the manosphere. They always talk about, oh man, yeah, she's getting dug out by Pookie, Ray Ray, and Tyrone. She's getting dug out by all these guys. Guess what? All those guys that's digging her out, they ain't sitting around on YouTube and wherever else complaining about another man's Johnson, another man's pipe and where it's going. We don't want to go there though. This is why I don't complain about his thing. I don't complain about Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone. You know what I do? I befriend them. Or at the least, they become an associate of mine so I can see how they move when it comes to the... Listen, man, we don't want to get into this, man. We don't want to get into this. This is next level stuff, man. Stop complaining about Pookie, Tyrone, and Ray Ray. Why don't you see, hey, man, hey, what's your number? Let's connect. Let's hang out and see how he moves. Hey, how you be getting them girls? Where you meet those girls at? Guess what? You're like, man, I saw over there. I saw at the gas station, man. And you know what most of these dudes do? I never forget. I was talking to them, I'm like, hey, man, how you meet that chick, man? She look good. Man, he said, man, I saw at the gas station one day, man. I just rolled up on her. That's it. Never forget this guy. Man, I just saw at the gas station. I rolled up like it was nothing. And what most dudes will do, they'll see that girl at the gas station. They'll look like, oh, Pookie, Ray Ray, and Tyrone and Chad. They gonna roll up on her real quick, and she look, oh, and guess what? They gonna love Tyrone, Chad's, Pookie's confidence, where the vast majority of YouTube dudes do not have. No charisma, no confidence, no sort of good, positive, fun energy. And that guy, that loser's gonna get that girl. Now, he might not get every girl, but he gonna get more than you because he doesn't sit on YouTube complaining about why he's not getting sex, why he's not getting the women that he wants. What he's doing is he's going out there and putting in effort. You can't sit back and complain and say, I'm not getting laid or I'm not getting the women I want because of hypergamy. That's not because of no hypergamy. It's because you lazy, you have no charisma, and above all, you're boring. And you scared. I said it all in a sentence. The reason why most dudes making these big black pill, borderline overdose or red pill channels is because they're boring, they have no charisma, and they're scared to talk to women. So they try to blame it on hypergamy. You think women want to be with like you think women don't like want the bottom tier guys? Just like you don't want an overweight, sloppy loser chick. You want to attract a woman, right? So it goes hand in hand. Everyone appreciates charisma and a man of action. Become that man. Exactly. He said, do this live stream for hours, please. Make sure I donate to the church, man. Let's keep this thing going. Contribute, man. Support the stream. I'm giving y'all gems. You know who the individuals who ain't afraid to interact with women or with people for that matter? Jehovah's Witness. I mean, these guys get turned down left and right. I remember this dude knocked on my apartment complex door. He's like, hey, man, how's it going? Are you saved today? He's like, do you know, Jesus Christ or whatever? I said, I already got a church home, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. He said, okay, cool. Hey, here, man, go ahead, take this. He said, cool. I got, and I remember his face. Go out, about to get in my car, throw the garbage out. A few hours later, he's like, hey, man, how's it going? I just talked to you, man. But hey, you ever, he started trying to minister to me and talk to me. Like, listen, these dudes have no fear. They're like, man, they get shut down once, they keep going. And that's how you don't have to be that thirsty. What I'm saying is you got to make something happen. Just like that, Jehovah's Witnesses believe in the higher power, you need to believe in yourself. You need to see yourself as a God. Because even if you get turned down and rejected, what's going to happen is you're going to say, oh, all right, cool. And you will still have a smile on your face. And you're going to continue to move and go to the next door and the next door and the next woman and the next woman. Still have that same smile because you actually believe in yourself and who you are. You know somebody going to come to your church. You know when you're going to see at least 2-3 people come to your church. You know you're going to interact and exchange numbers with 2-3 women. You know you're going to hook up and have sex with 2-3-4 women, however many. It's only a matter of time. This is why I love Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, I'm not one, but I like how they think. 20 minutes of taking action is better than 20 hours of thinking about it. Grilled Cheese Sour says, is that why she says you're too nice, lame? You gotta type in do a better sentence. I'm confused. Sometimes they don't want to leave. They have their feet in between your door when you try to shut it. Right. They don't take no for no answer, man. Another uncomfortable truth. Let's get back to it. Sorry, I had to give y'all a whole bomb. When a woman says, let's reschedule, and she's already set a date, guys, please do not reschedule. Do not do it. Please. I'm begging you, please. If a female ever says, hey, can we reschedule? Something came up. I got to do this. Respect over sex. Because if you reschedule, I'm telling you, if you reschedule, here's what's going to happen. She might most likely show up, but she's thinking she's doing you a favor by rescheduling because she's so busy. AKA, I'm getting banged by another guy, by other dudes, or I'm interested in another guy. So I'll put you on the back burner. Never, I don't care if you really like her, you respect over sex. Respect over any woman, period. Because when you respect yourself, you're going to have a pattern of women respecting you. You got to build that sort of mindset, that framework. Because most dudes, what they'll do, let's say a woman who's like a 6 out of 10. She's an average little chick. She flake off. He like, man, forget that chick, man. I'm gonna do what Darius say, man. Respect over sex. Then he'll talk to a woman who's a 9 out of 10, a woman he really like. She'll flake off. Then or ask to reschedule or cancel. What he'll do is say, oh, okay, it's all good. Let's reschedule. No, you have to be the same way across the board with every single female. I don't care if she has no arms or legs or she's Miss America. I don't care if she's Miss Universe. Reschedule? No. Because I always see it like this, man. Just think of this. If a woman, let's say a celebrity was in town, and the celebrity got in contact, or she DM'd a celebrity. Any celebrity you can think of, celebrity crush. Right? And the celebrity said, hey, I'm only going to be in town for 1 day. And the girl said, oh, okay, let's get together when you get into town. Let's meet at this time at this place. So they're like, all right, cool. I'll see you there. You think that celebrity crush, that crush who's a actor, who's a NBA player, NFL, NHL, MLB, any MLS, you think of the professional athlete. A woman is going to say, hey, let's reschedule? Hey, I'm sorry, Chris Brown. We're gonna have to reschedule. That doesn't even make sense. Hey, LeBron James, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to reschedule. Hey, we're gonna have to reschedule. You think these women gonna tell those dudes that? Absolutely not. Matter of fact, they're gonna bring a friend. Can you translate? I don't. Shout to Mr. Grilled Cheese Sandwich for becoming an Apex Predator member. Guys, give him a hand clap. And if you guys want to become a member as well, the link is pinned up top. Exactly. Chris Brown. All these guys will block their numbers. Keanu Reeves. All these dudes will block their numbers. Matter of fact, these dudes won't even respond. Can you translate, I don't really like you like that? What do they really mean? She don't really like you like that. that's what that means. I'm in recovery and have to live by spiritual principles to stay clean and sober. This is challenging when dealing with women because they are so emotionally immature. Any insights? Yes. Here's the thing, Brother Frank Williams. And I commend you for getting your life, mind, and spirit together. That's a plus. I'm glad you're doing it because you matter more than any female. But he said it's challenging when dealing with women because they're so emotionally immature. Here's what I suggest you do. The women who are emotionally immature, because the vast majority of women you're gonna meet are emotionally immature because they never had to have a dude check them or call them out on their crap or walk away. So here's what you do. The women who are emotionally immature, what you have to do is let them know, hey kid, hey little kid, I'm not gonna play by your rules. And what you do is you ghost them, is you cut them off. What's gonna happen for some odd reason? These women will magically not be emotionally mature. These women will magically be able to communicate. These women will magically be able to show up on time. This is how you deal with emotionally immature women. Women who are time wasters, women who want to, you just cut them off. Because that lets them know, oh, this guy is not about games. It's kind of like a kid dealing with a female or dealing with a father dealing with a kid. What you do is you just cut everything off. Give me all those iPads, all those electronics, cut the TV off. Guess what that kid gonna do? While that kid's sitting in the dark, sleep, laying down, ain't watching no TV, ain't playing with no toys, ain't doing nothing. That kid, some reason that kid magically says, I probably should listen to my dad and not play any games. So when that kid comes out of the room, what is he gonna do? He or she. They're gonna play by your rules. They're not gonna be emotionally immature because they understand, oh, this is his standard. This is my dad's standard, or in this case, this is your standard. So I can't be on that goofy stuff. What should I do? I'm gonna get in line. All of a sudden, they become emotionally mature. So that I hope that answered your question, Brother Frank Williams. Some girls may turn down a celebrity to boost their egos. I had a coworker who would boast about when she turned down George Clooney in Las Vegas. 15 years later, she's still talking about it. Yeah, a lot of times that might be true. Sometimes it might not be. But here's the thing: she turned down. Just think of that, Julian Glasser. She turned down George Clooney 15 years ago. Guess what? George Clooney don't even remember this girl. George Clooney banged hundreds and tons of women. He's had sex with tons of women. He probably married or maybe got a family. I don't know what's going on with Mr. Clooney. But the fact of the matter is she's talking about, oh, I rejected him. That means he's still occupying her thoughts, which means he wins. And let me be honest, is that true or not? And that's true. A lot of guys, a lot of women, they'll want to have sex with you, but they want to be desired more, so they'll like kiss on you, want to have sex, and then they'll pull away, so you can chase them and they be desired, because most women, they know if you have sex with them, you ain't gonna want to talk to them no more. They know you ain't gonna desire them no more. That's why the other guy, I think Brother G Money says, women want to be desired, not loved. Right? Go ahead, guys. Get this last stream a thumbs up. Darius is on route to 1,000,000 subs. Maybe on the main channel. I'm just trying to. My concern is just putting out quality content on the main channel. That's it. Whether I get to 1,000,000 or I never or 500 whatever. I mean, when you try to talk to them again and again in the mail, in the mall and grocery, I think I'm chasing women and I don't like that. Yeah, you never try to talk to women again. You guys, remember this quote: asking more than once is begging. Asking more than once is begging in everything in life. So if you try to talk to a woman, she rejects you, don't put a talk to her again. If you try to set up a date with a woman and she decline, don't, like some dating coaches, they say, oh, and it's so beta, dude. Like this how you know dudes don't have no life. Dudes ain't no quality dudes. Bruh, if you try to set up a date with a woman and she decline or she flake or she cancel, wow, these dating coaches say, oh, just contact her 1 week later and try to set it up again. Bruh, this how you know these dudes, man. They just straight up beta. You're letting her know she's better than you. She's already rejected you and declined your offer, stupid. Why would you contact her again a week later? That's dumb. She should be the one that's contacting you. What are some foods that keep you healthy and in shape? Boiled chicken, egg whites, broccoli seems to work with me. Oh, I eat a lot of stir fry. I will go get it from my freezer, but I eat this kind of stir fry. It has noodles, garlic, carrots, these little chicken things. I eat a lot of those. I eat the little Hawaiian breads in a package, beef and broccoli. I try to eat a little bit of meat with some vegetables. Rice is very good. That's gonna keep you healthy. Above all, get on that Fiji water, guys. I'm gonna keep it 100. Matter of fact, donate to that Fiji water farm, man. Guys, get on the Fiji water. It's gonna keep your skin clear. So somebody asked me, no homo, on my birthday was January 2nd. I was eat some chicken or whatever, and somebody's like, man, you have extremely clear skin. How did you get it that clear? What needs to happen is you need to, one, take nice hot showers. It's gonna open up your pores. And two, drink water, guys. Drinking water, especially Fiji water, is gonna, man, it's gonna help your whole system. It help you sleep better. It help you recover better. It helps your skin immensely. Blood vessels, everything. Raw almonds and snacking. Either she's all in or she's not. Simple, but many overthink. I agree, John Ham. Too many dudes overthink about it. They overthink. Hey, bro, guys, it's 2021. I only want a woman who's all in 100%. If you ain't all in, I don't want you. Like, guys, there's no on and off switch with me. There should be no on and off switch with you. Like either you in or you ain't. You just gotta choose your side. It goes for you too, guys. I say that's why I always give guys. This is an ultimatum. Either you in on board with me or you out. I don't just use guys. I don't just use this information with women. I use this with everyday life on YouTube and in my personal life. Either you in or you out. No on and off switch. No, hey, what's going on? And you turn it off and you're like, oh, hey, I want to get back in contact with you. Oh, hey, what's up? Like women love doing that. They love doing that. On and off goofy switch. And this is what keeps them going. Right? How often we should go out and talk to women for a date and talking them out. As you said, they won't some uh, come to you as you have to talk to them. Yeah, how often you go out and talk to women? Just go out, guys. Here's the thing. Um, I think some of the worst advice, or one of the worst pieces of advice, is just going out to talk to women. I never just go out to get women. Like, never go out to approach women because it won't be organic. And what's going to happen is you're just going to be just beelining. Oh, I'm going to this chick. I'm going to get my clothes on and go. This is why, like, a lot of guys don't are successful and they're so consumed about numbers as opposed to just having a genuine connection and talking to a girl and whatever, because they're going out with the intent to get women. Every time I go out, I never go out with the intent to pick up a girl, to holler at a girl. I go out to handle business and do what I got to do. I go out to the store, and if I see a girl in the frozen section, I chop up some game and see if she with it. I never go. I never go to the gym to pick. Oh, I'm going to the gym pick up girls. Like, no, dude, you go to the gym to work out. You go to the store to get some food. You go, on a trail to run a few miles so you can get in shape. While I'm on the way, while I'm running or walking or doing a cool down, and I see a woman, okay, I'll pull her over, and we can have a conversation. This is why a lot of guys get depressed after they go out for a night of pickup, or they go out like to like a bar or a club, and they're like, man, I'm gonna talk to some girls tonight. No, man, you're supposed to be going and having fun. And then when they don't get no numbers because they're basing their whole night of going to that club or bar on getting numbers. So if they get like one number, and let's say that girl don't text them back, or she said, "Who is this? I don't know who this is." What's gonna happen is they're gonna get mad and upset, and they're probably never gonna go back to that club, right? And it's gonna mess up their chance of meeting another woman because they were so dependent on going out and getting women as opposed to going out and having a good time, going out and being on your purpose. Like, guys, I've met so many women and hooked up with so many women where I was just like going to a post office, right? Going to drop off a package and everything, signed, sealed, and the girls walk behind me and in line, and we just started talking. We exchanged numbers there. It's been so many different ways. I just met women. I met a girl when I was switching from I had AT&T many years back, and I switched to Sprint. And I'm in there. It's a little line. This one dude who's working, and I just start talking to the girl. I'm like, man, it's a long way. She's like, I know. We started boom, boom, boom. Exchange numbers. Okay, cool. Listen, I'm gonna hit you up after this. All right. It's really that easy. It's really that easy, man. But you guys got to realize that, man, women are not the end all be all of your existence. Yes, they're fun, and you should never, another uncomfortable truth. Women are not your equal. Women are not the individuals you're supposed to be confided in. They're not. Because if you give them that title, what's going to happen is they're going to be making up all the rules. Guys, any relationship that ever had a woman's like a dude said, "Oh, she's my equal." Who was usually in control and running that relationship? The woman was. She was the one that was dictating things. So if you try to say, "Oh, a woman is your equal," "Oh, this my wife is my equal," "She's my," or he might say, "Oh, she's my everything. She's my life." Never say that crap, because there's an extremely high chance, majority of the time, she is in control. Guaranteed. Do friends with benefits girls from your past contact you randomly, even many years later? I had a couple. Usually they try to friend request you because women ain't direct like that. Us men, we'll find a number on our phone, or some women they'll be on some goofy stuff. They'll like text you, "Hey," and you like, dude, what? Is that's why high value men marry because they don't have the time to chase women. They busy chasing their purpose. Well, high value men marry. That's another reason because a lot of times, like me, I'm 32 years old. About 5, 6, 7, 10 years. A little. I'm not old, but as you get older, your sex drive starts to kind of diminish a little bit gradually. And here's the thing: you've had sex with so many different women. So, um, me being 32 as opposed to me being 22, it's totally different because I wasn't getting crazy amounts of sex. Well, I should say I was, but I didn't have necessarily like a blueprint, right? This is why a lot of guys are so thirsty for sex. Like, man, I want to, because they never had, they don't have a blueprint on how to get it on a consistent basis. So what happens is they're like, oh man, I gotta get some sex. They're so like pressed on getting it. As me, I have so many different women in my life from so many different ethnicities and different countries. I know how to get sex, and so it's not like I'm not pressed to get it. And on top of that, no woman can really manipulate me because I have no issues. Not one with cutting her off, and two, me getting any woman is nothing. So I don't see sex as the end all be all because once you can get that, that's checked off. Now it's like, okay, what is this girl doing for me? What else is she doing? What else is she giving me? Because I can go down the street and get some sex. I can go wherever get another girl eventually. It might take me about a few days or a week or two, but guess what? I can get another chick in the fold, right? So this is why guys who get older or high value men they get married. It's because stability and companionship is a good thing, especially if it's with the right woman, right? This is why high value men they say, okay, I'm gonna settle down because they high value men they have women all around them. They've had their pickings of women pretty much. They've pretty much every woman they've not everyone, but a lot of women that they've been with, they've gotten. So they're not on the hunt like a dude who's a virgin or who's only been with one or two women or who's only had sex with 3, 4 women. Because he's had sex with 25, 30, 40 women. And it's nothing. Right? So this is why a lot of guys settle down and get married because they're like, and most dudes will. I'm gonna be honest. Most of you will have a main chick like me. Most of you will have a girl. Some of you might have a side chick too. But most of you have a main chick or girlfriend. Some men might get married and still tie the knot. But eventually, after you've played the field and after you smash enough chicks, you're like, okay, I want to, some just relax. Even though she might not be living with you, you still have a girl, who's consistent, who's showing up, who's there, that you can go out with on a Saturday and go to maybe a festival or carnival. Because oftentimes, guys, if you get older, you ain't trying to smash a whole bunch of chicks. Because you already been there, done it, and you can do that anytime. So like, I want to go out and do something. I'm tired. It's funny, it's crazy, but you're gonna be like, I don't really feel like inviting another girl over to get some head. I never, never forget a while back, guys. This one girl, it was a string of me just sleeping with, hooking up with a lot of women. It was nothing. And then this one girl, she used to give like really good head, and I had hooked up with like like two girls prior to the prior day. It was one at like 11 a.m. Another one was like at like 7 p.m. And then she had came over at like noon the next day, and I remember she's like, she's like, hey, I'm here. And I was just like, I buzzed her in. I'm like, she hung out, and I didn't even want to hook up with her like that because it was like I had gotten it like the previous day, and she gave the best head out of the group, out of the roster, and I just, I'm like, I gotta go. She's like, all right, well, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I just didn't wasn't really feeling it like that, right? And eventually I just got rid of her. And a lot of dudes can't get, let's be honest, most men cannot get rid of chicks who give top-notch quality dome. Most men can't get with women who give top-notch quality head, so or just or like sex on a consistent basis. When you get to that point, what's gonna happen is you'll get rid of it. You just be like, uh, whatever, I'm out of here. She gone. You're not pressed about her leaving, and that's gonna take you guys getting more experience with women and more hooking up with women and hanging out. Because when you do that, what's gonna happen is it's gonna be very easy for you to cut women off. That's why a lot of guys can't cut women off. What are some qualities that main girls need to have before she gets the upgrade? Well, here's and I talk about it on the Patreon more, but here's how the girl gets upgraded from side chick to main chick. Because every woman should start out as casual, fling, hookup. Every woman. And that's how most relationships start, right? So if she wants to be upgraded, she has to do her bid at least 8 months to a year. And she has to be, I have a year, right? That's my tell. I tell guys a year, but some guys prefer 6 months. Some guys do 3 months. They're like, oh, I'm gonna make this my girl. But she has to be consistent every single week for a whole 8 months to a year. Then you can say, okay, you know what? She's showing up. She ain't flaked not once. She ain't canceled. She's giving you consistent sex. She's cooking for you. She's baking. She's bringing you things when she says, hey, I'm on the way. What do you need me to bring? She's bringing you stuff. She's vacuuming. She's cleaning up your house. She's picking up the dry cleaners. She's doing your laundry. She's doing all the stuff that a woman's supposed to be doing, but she's doing it over an extended period of time. So when she does that, now you can say, okay, you know what? This is my girl. Now, here's the funny thing about you making her girl your main chick. Here's the funny thing. You never tell her she's your main chick. This is where guys get it so wrong at, man. This is where guys mess up. They tell a girl, hey, let's be exclusive. For the love of God, don't do this. Dr. Curtis, right? Thank you, brother. For the love of God, please, guys. I know a lot of you guys don't enjoy me. You don't like me. But please heed this advice. Never tell a girl, hey, you're my girlfriend now. We're exclusive. Do not do that because it's dumb. What you're going to do is get rejected more often than not. Because it's supposed to be a woman's idea to bring that up to you. And let's say she never brings it up. She's going to be over your house hanging out and having sex anyway, so she's going to assume that you guys are together. This is why you should always hang out, have sex, have a good time, keep moving. Hang out, have sex, have a good time, keep it moving. Because she's just got to, women, that's how women think. Oh, this guy's my boyfriend. Some women say, oh, so where do you see this going? That means she wants you to be her what? Boyfriend. Or some women won't bring it up. I had a girl that never brought it up. But we used to do things together and whatnot. So this is how you like pseudo make a girl your main chick. You put her through a lot of different tests as far as feminine duties. Cooking, cleaning, vacuuming, cleaning the bathroom, pick you up, say, hey, we running low on toilet tissue. Could you stop by the store and bring some? Okay, cool. See how she cooperative. So if you say, hey, could you bring some toilet tissue from the store or some stuff to wash the dishes with, some Dawn or something like that? If she's like, sure. You know, okay, this chick, all right, I see how you are. You don't sure, like any woman says sure, don't sure me. That means you don't want to do it. And you ain't happy to do it. That's another thing, guys. You got to watch out how a woman is doing things for you. Because if she's like, because a lot of women, they'll fold your clothes. They'll bring something from the store for you. But they'll be like, sure. Or when they get there, they'll just set it on the table. Or they'll be like, because a lot of women, they don't truly want to invest in a man or situation, but they want the man to invest in them. Of course you let your main chick stay tonight. When's she going to stay? A lot of guys, yes, Julian Glasser. Yeah, your main chick stay tonight. Why not? I think a lot of guys, not just you, not you, Julian, brother Julian. A lot of guys on YouTube think girls got cooties. I'm gonna say that again, man. A lot of guys in these red pill, black pill spaces who overdose on this stuff, they think girls got cooties. Like they in like elementary school. Ew, oh no, no. Like, dude, your girl can lay next to you, naked preferably. You can. This is what I tell you guys. You gotta relax on the guys that you listen to. Like literally, doesn't it seem like Robert A. Like a lot of guys that are like overdose on red pills or black pills. Like they talk about like it's like women have cooties. Like women have like ew, stay away, no. Like, dude, you can smash your chick, you can hang out, y'all can have a good time. She can sleep over. Guys, your woman can lay her head on your chest. That's okay. Okay? Listen, you're not weird. Get off, guys, relax on the internet, okay? Get off the Reddit posts. Relax on these reaction videos that these guys are doing. Your woman can lay her head on your chest. You can hold a woman's hand while you're watching a movie. You're not weird. Okay? It's sad as I gotta say this, but a lot of guys think this stuff like, oh man, never hold a woman's hand while you're watching a movie. Let her sit on the other edge of the couch. You sit over here, and when you're ready to smash a pump and dump her, and then get rid of her. Yeah, you can do that, but had an aneurysm. I'll check that out. Right? Yeah, like if she ain't stand a trial, she stand at somebody else's house. Do you spend some time multiple days in a row with your main chick? Yes. Spend a Friday, Saturday. Guys, you got to realize, here's the thing about the red pill. The red pill is for you to wake up so you can know your value and you can know a woman's nature. It doesn't mean completely cut the females off. It doesn't mean you can't have a situation, a main chick, or relationship, or girlfriend. It doesn't mean that. See, too many guys are like, "Oh man, I'm red pill. Like I ain't dealing with no. I ain't even gonna look at women. I ain't gonna talk to them. Dude, it's you're too many guys overreact. I'm gonna say this, guys. Let me say this. Women aren't thinking about. Oh God, man, this is why y'all gotta get in the real world. Women aren't thinking about hypergamy when they meet you. For the most part, they're not thinking about hypergamy doesn't really come to their mind like that. Now they may ask you, so what you do for work? Something like that, or hypergamy, like she's not looking like, okay, let me see if I can take this dude to the cleaners one day. I'll be honest, most of these women, they just try to hang out, get a good laugh, have some sex, drink some wine, and hang out and go about their business. They don't think about stuff like that. But too many guys are on YouTube too much, and you're listening to too many guys who are telling you this negative, goofy stuff. Yeah, it's true that women want the best deal, but guys, give me an example. Let's say like Dr. Dre's wife, right? Shout out to Love Elephant. I'm not directing this towards you. Like Dr. Dre's wife, they're having a whole like debacle, and she's trying to take his money. What guys will do is they'll latch on to something that happens in the media. This is why I don't do reaction videos, because they'll latch on to a particular situation, like a married couple who are extremely wealthy, and they'll document that whole thing until they get divorced. And then they'll make content like that. So what's happening with you guys when you watch it, you're like, man, dude, man, these girls, they just like Dr. Dre's wife, man. These girls crazy, man. These girls, man, they wrong, man. So guess what? You watching all that, and you unpacking what happened with Dr. Dre and his wife, and that's causing you from getting out here and talking to that chicken Target. These women are not. The vast majority would never. None of us would never make as much money as Dr. Dre. Maybe you might, maybe you won't. But that's what a lot of guys are getting caught up in. They're getting caught up in something that happens in the media, and then they're placing that on all the females in every interaction, every woman they meet. So they looking at every woman like, man, this girl, she gonna do me like Dr. Dre, man. Dr. Dre wife taking him for his money. and that's not healthy for you guys to have. Now, yes, it's good for you to understand female nature and what makes them tick and what they really want and red flags. That's great, but it's used for you to apply it to real life, right? Shout out to Mr. Awesome Dude for becoming an apex predator. He said the goal is to pump that girl to sleep, though. Yeah, man. Guys, don't you want a woman who you gonna smash, who gonna suck you off at night, you gonna fall asleep, and she get up and you say, all right, make me some breakfast. She say, all right, what you want for breakfast? Doesn't that feel good? That has nothing to do with hypergamy. That has nothing to do with the court system. That's just you just hanging out, having sex with a girl, and you chilling and whatnot. Yeah, cooties. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And everybody get this live stream a thumbs up if you appreciate it. We going in tonight. If you appreciate the content, guys, give it a thumbs up. I do this for you brothers, man. Curtis Rice said, enjoying the wisdom while at the gym. Great stream, brother. Adidia Kasho. How do you see if she's a high quality girl? Here's how you know a woman's a high quality woman. What is she doing for you? What is she doing for you? Is she investing in you? Is she getting you things? Is she putting something in the pot? When you guys, matter of fact, man, I was gonna make a video about this, man, but I'll kind of go into it a little bit. Is she making plans? Is she like saying, hey, and this is how you know most dudes in the manosphere and the guys you listen to, they haven't been treated well. It's sad though, but they haven't been treated well because they don't know how to demand things from women. Is your woman saying, hey, I'm gonna make plans for you, let's make plans this weekend. I'll take you. Let's go here. Is she giving you recommendations and hey, where do you want to go next weekend? Or is it you always making the plans and paying for everything? Because if she's a high quality woman, it's not necessarily about looks. Now, of course, you gotta look good. I'm not gonna walk around no freaking dud. She ain't gonna be no 4 out of 10. Treat me good. She ain't gonna be no below average looking woman giving me the world. Nah, I don't want that sort of thing. All right? Is she the type of woman who's going to say, hey, let's go here. Hey, I got some tickets to a Bulls game. Hey, I got some tickets to this place. It doesn't have to be crazy extravagant, but it's the fact that she's putting in work and it's the thought that counts. Also, you know she's a high quality woman if it's your birthday or Christmas, and she says, hey, what do you want for your birthday? Hey, what do you want for Christmas? She ain't just going out there and just getting anything. Like, hey, I got you this. She ain't just getting you any pair of shoes that you really don't want. She getting you the things that you actually want. Next, can she shut her freaking mouth? If you guys like a one-on-one consultation, there's the email. Can she shut her mouth? Because if she can't shut her mouth, then guess what? She got to go. I don't want a woman around me who talk too much, who's emotional and so. And I've seen it, man. I remember the most recent. I went into I was in Old Navy before this COVID thing hit, and it was this. I was walking in, and it was this dude and this female. This female's it had to be his wife or girlfriend. It had to be because they would look like they was like in their 40s, and she said something smart to him. What did she say? She said something about something that's why I should never listen to you. And I kind of looked over like, and dude kind of looked at me, and I'm like, bro, you gotta like, your girl said that, she said that to you like that. And I'm like, man, bro, So a high quality woman knows how to shut her mouth. She knows how to cooperate, right? Guys are also sending me emails when it comes to the email, the membership channel. I'll get to those guys. Please be patient with me, all right? So a high quality woman, she's overall, she's high quality if she's giving you peace. If it feels like it's like when she's around, it's kind of a headache, and she's like, man, it's like she's always starting some drama, she's always playing some games, or she's just like always crying and stuff. Like I dealt with a woman a while back, like she just always like emotional and crying. You like, bruh, like what are you crying for? She's like, like just always something going on. It's like, bruh, and you looking like, come on, man, like really? What's happening? Like something's always wrong with her. She can never really, be emotionally and mentally stable. Now, every woman's gonna have some emotions, but if she's a high quality woman, peace is number one. She's gonna want to bring you peace first and foremost. Shout out to Mr. LB Leggett. Thank you for contributing, brother. And if she ain't trying to bring you peace, and she's always loud and you got to get rid of these women, man. Just get rid of her, no matter how good the sex is, because that's not high quality. So most dudes going bald, man. Trust me, some goofy chick was crying on my shoulder a couple weeks ago over some weird stuff too. Yeah, these women, they be, bruh, that's another thing. Uncomfortable truth, yes, women are extremely emotional. Like, very emotional, brothers. Yes, I always have some sort of smile. Josh said, normally without master, you smile, dearest, when approaching. Yes, I usually smile with my eyes. And somebody said, how do you smile with your eyes? You smile with your eyes by, how should I say this? You smile by having a good day. This is how you smile with your eyes. If you're having a good day, it's going to show through your eyes. If you love your life, it's going to show. So when you go to interact with that woman, guess what? You have no worries, you have no pains, you ain't in debt. And that energy going to come off. Sometimes it feels weird, awkward if you forced, not genuine. Yeah, exactly. Being content with your life. Um, guys, these women, they cry a lot. Like women are extremely like, geez, they emotional. They got a lot of stuff going on. It's like, man. So if she's bringing all that, she's like, man. Most women on meds, man. That's why y'all gotta be on the lookout. Like y'all dealing with women who on medication, who all this crazy stuff. They'll haul off and throw some boiling water in your face while you sleep. That's because they emotions everywhere and they on medication because you don't want to be in a relationship with them. That's another thing. If you like don't want to, like, a woman will get really really mad and frustrated if she giving you sex but you ain't trying to be with her like that. I know a lot of women will get frustrated, like, and what they'll try to do is they'll try to withhold the sex and pull back. That's because you ain't giving her what she wants, which is a commitment. I was a lot of rather better myself and get better versus be passive. They purse full of meds. That's very true. You know what they say? The eyes are the gates to your soul. Yeah, this is why, like, guys, and it all comes back to you being on your purpose, you being content. Just think about this, guys. If you don't like your life, if you're not healthy, if you ain't working out, if you ain't going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, if you had a job that you really don't like, why? Like, are you gonna feel like interacting with women? You're gonna be like, oh, hey, how's it going? Because you know you got to go to that job tomorrow. Most likely your supervisor gonna write you up. Most likely you like on the edge of being evicted or your rent or bills behind. That's not going. You're not going to smile like that. You're not going to be upbeat. That's why a lot of guys are frustrated now. Like how can you have a good conversation and exude some charisma and confidence if your body ain't right, if your bills ain't paid, if you behind on mortgage or behind on rent? How you gonna feel good about interacting with the opposite sex if you got an eviction notice on your door? Your account has more negatives than it has deposits. You ain't doing what you love, so it's gonna be hard for a woman to even want to be around you because she be like, "So how's work?" You're like, man, it was all right. It was cool." You're like, you know how they be, man. She was like, "Oh, okay." And your purpose is supposed to be king, man. Why do you think a lot of women are so depressed these days? A lot of guys, make sure you like the stream, man. Let's get to 400 likes. We in here deep. Let's give 400 likes, brothers. Give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you haven't become an Apex Predator member, there's a link up there. Guys, make sure you support the stream. Let's like the stream, man. We getting 400 likes. Give it a thumbs up. Also, if you would like a one-on-one consultation with me, everybody who's watching, give it a thumbs up if you appreciate it. There's my email. Let's set up a consultation. Why do you think a lot of women are so depressed these days? I think it has a lot to do with Tinder and Instagram. Well, that's true because it's a false sense of reality. Just think about, okay, Tinder and Instagram, a woman getting likes is like a man watching porn. It's instant gratification. But when you're done watching those flicks, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be like, man, you're gonna feel bad. You know why? Because you're not actually getting the women that you want in life. And you're basing those women who are nude, who have, surgeries done or whatever, you're basing the women that you see on the films to real life. And if you can't get those women in real life, you're going to be like, man. And truth be told, those women aren't even around. They live in LA or something like that, doing photo shoots. So you're going to be comparing those women to women in real life. You're like, man, you're going to be depressed and sad. And that's the same thing with women. They're on Tinder, they're on dating apps getting a whole bunch of likes and validation, but guess what? They're not getting none of that in real life. So when they cut the apps off, what's happening is they're like, man, they get really sad, so they got to go back to Tinder, to Bumble, to OkCupid, to Plenty of Fish. Just like a guy has to go back, he don't have to go back, but he goes back to porn, to different adult film websites because he wants what he wants in real life, but he has a superficial type of mindset to it. And the same thing with Instagram. These women get a whole bunch of likes, whole bunch of comments, but in real life they ain't getting none of that, and they're feeling bad for themselves. They're like, man, this is why if they don't get those likes, if they don't get all those comments, they just like lose control. They're like, man, they get depressed. Just like a man, if he ain't getting the woman he want in life, oftentimes he comes to YouTube, I'll be honest, to try to cope and to try to come to little groups to make himself feel better because he's not getting the sex or the women he wants in reality. It goes hand in hand, guys. I should teach a class. Should go to a freaking university. Shout out to Mr. Awesome Dude. Good question, Mr. Julian Glasser. So this is why, like, a lot of women, this is why I told y'all, get off those dating apps, man. If you want to use them, that's fine. But you're not going to get the woman you actually want. And on top of that, your conversation skills are going to diminish over time. Yeah, you want to teach psychology? I wanted to be do psychology, but what I found out is you can just look up psychology courses for free on YouTube or wherever. You can. There's so much information. Matter of fact, you can learn more online, browsing around videos, audiobooks, than you would actually than you will actually learn actually in the classroom. This is why I'm able to do these live streams literally by myself without any phone calls or any interviews or like you know how dudes have these different panels and stuff like that. This is why I'm able to shoot off videos like crazy. And guys like, man, I didn't think of that like that. That's because not just from experience, but you can study a lot of stuff online. Most stuff is online nowadays. It's easy. Me doing a 3, 4, 5, 10-hour live stream, I can go on and on. The information is out there. You just got to soak it up. All right. Other than that, guys, love you, brothers. Julian Glasser, shoot me an email as well right after this live stream and tell me how you want your gift card payment. And we'll get that to you. I enjoyed the game of Jeopardy. We'll do that every preferably first of the month, if not first, then a day or two after the first. And heck, see you guys on Thursday. Shout out to G Money, all you brothers, all the new Apex Predator members. Appreciate you guys. Again, if you're a new member and you have not gave me your Instagram or Twitter username, go to the tab where it says community. Only Apex Predator members can see it. Scroll down to where the Instagram screenshot is. Drop me your name, and I will give you guys a like on Twitter and Instagram. All right? We out of here.